Centigrade out here. You know what we do. My name is Ash the Stud Boy, and this is where you got to be. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, you guys. We need to add a little bit of fun in anything we are doing. You know, just add a little bit of fun to it. So welcome to the show tonight. It is the late night show with Stud Boy Ash, and this is where you would always want to be. You know, the very, very best radio station that would always want to hear from you and give you a voice. And don't forget, you're halfway to the weekend. So no matter the challenges of the week, just know that you can pull through, because we already done half of the week and it's just remaining the other half of the week. So you don't need to give up. This is where you have to stay strong. And don't forget, nothing will work unless you start making the moves. You have to start making the moves for things to begin to work. You know, when you have ideas, you need to put them out and put them into action and expect a positive result from it. One more time, welcome to the late night show. My name is Ash the Stud Boy, and this is VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM Lagos. No matter where you're listening to my voice from, if you're listening from Lagos, Ogun State, anywhere you can hear me from, I would like you to pay attention to this segment of the night, because we have some important discussions to talk about. And if you're streaming on YouTube, I would oblige you to please share the live so that other people can also connect with us and hear what we want to share tonight. Okay, tonight we have few topics to share on the late night show, and most of them involves every one of us, because the way it is now, we are looking at the government, we are looking at the leaders, we are looking at the politicians, we are expecting something from them. Like, there's a battle that hasn't ended yet. So I have one topic here that says Obi will reclaim his mandate. Obi will reclaim his mandate. And that was being said by an LP chieftain, Labour Party chieftain, was the one that said Obi will reclaim his mandate. And also we have another one here. Our dear president says expect tasks. Tinubu on insecurity said we should expect task in tackling insecurity. And also we have another topic here that we're going to look into, and that is a fake CP arrested while ordering release of a suspect. Also on the late night show with Stud Boy Ash. So you can see we already have something to talk about. We have something already to talk about. And also, APC begins e-registration for all their members nationwide. They have begun e-registration. So we're going to look into these topics tonight on the late night show. Let's quickly go on a very short break. And when we come back, we see how P2B is going to reclaim his mandate. That is what his chieftain told us. So we're going to see what he means by P2B will reclaim his mandate when we come back from the break. Stay with us. This is the late night show with Stud Boy Ash. Welcome back from the break. You're still tuned into the very best radio station, VOP 90.3 FM, and this is the late night show with Stud Boy Ash. We have our very first discussion of the night, which is Obi will reclaim his mandate, says LP Chieftain, and he is the governorship aspirant under the platform of Labour Party in Edo State 2024 election. Stephen Osenwegi, has expressed optimism amid the ongoing legal tussle between the party's presidential candidate Peter Obi and President Bola Tinubu. Now, let us recall the tribunal last week struck out various charges filed by Obi and the LP challenging Tinubu's victory in the February 25 election. Yeah. So, the governorship aspirant of Labour Party, Mr. Osenwegi, in a statement today, said the judgment of the tribunal dashed the hope of Nigerians. And according to him, the verdict did not reflect the position of the constitution of the country, adding that Obi will reclaim his mandate. In his own words, he said, "I am dismayed by the PEPT Presidential Elections Petition Tribunal's judgment, as it amounts to a total abdication of power to the executive arm of government in a manner indicative of state capture and does not reflect the independence of the judiciary as envisaged by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria." He further stated that it is a slap on the nation that prides itself as giant of Africa. This is a statement being made by Mr. Osenwegi, a Labour Party governorship aspirant for Edo State 2024. And he further stated that this aberration should be strongly condemned in its entity. Said he believes in an attempt to legitimize he believed that it is an attempt to legitimize the imposed presidency of Bola Tinubu, dash the hope of the ordinary and long-suffering Nigerians for a new nation anchored on the principles of justice. This is a statement being made by an LP chieftain, Labour Party chieftain. And he further promised to make his own state, Edo State, an industrial hub for Nigeria when elected next year. Now, the headline is that he says Peter Obi will reclaim his mandate in court. I don't know how many of you, I don't know how many Nigerians believe that the results could be overturned. I don't know, but for me, I think I don't really see. Well, my opinion may not count so much, but I don't really see so much possibilities in that. Honestly speaking, I don't really see so much possibilities in that. And next is expect tax. Tinubu on insecurity. So an economist, Professor Ijeoma Egwuatu, has urged President Bola Tinubu to tackle Nigeria's insecurity head on if he really wanted to attract investors and grow the economy. The professor made the call in an interview with News Agency of Nigeria on Wednesday today in Lagos. And according to him, insecurity is one among the many challenges that Nigeria's economy is facing at the moment. Insecurity. He said in his words, if we don't have peace and security, all other economy aspects will not bring out positive results. For example, the Minister of Finance says that the government wants to bring in foreign direct investment. It cannot come in with insecurity in the country. And I see a point in that, because a country that is not secured would not attract foreign investors. So he has a point in that. He also urged President Tinubu to find a way to remedy the situation, adding that structural inflation had caused all prices to go up by more than 400%. This is a statement made by Mr. Egwuatu, Professor Ijeoma Egwuatu, who urges Mr. President to tackle Nigeria's insecurity as fast as possible. Now, hold on. I'm dropping these topics for every one of us hearing my voice out there. If you're on YouTube, you can share the live so that other people can join us on YouTube. At some point in the show, I'm going to open the phone line for you to shed some light into our discussion tonight. Now we have a CP. We have a CP arrested while ordering release of a suspect. A fake CP. I beg your pardon. This one are fake. Not the original CP. So it was the end of the road for Mr. Nwagu Emmanuel, who has been parading himself as a commissioner of police following his arrest at the Lagos State Police Command, Ikeja, Lagos, where he had gone to effect the release of a detained suspect. And the CEO, fake CP. A fake CP has the guts, has the energy, the confidence to walk into a police station to bail a suspect. Now, the suspect, who was reportedly found with a walkie-talkie, was paraded alongside 12 others arrested in different parts of Lagos for various crimes. Among the suspects was a 62-year-old man, Ibrahim Bello, who reportedly stormed a Lagos court in full lawyer's regalia to hold a brief in a case, only to discover he was not a lawyer. He was said to have been apprehended by members of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, and handed over to the police when he could not answer some questions posed at him. Now, a search was conducted at his abode, where a deputy commissioner of police and an assistant commissioner of police, police warrant cards, including a Kenwood walkie-talkie police, camouflage singlet, and face cap, were recovered. Where he got all these properties from, all the uniform from, we don't know for now. Let's keep going on the story. And when accosted, the suspect told journalists that he had never been enlisted into the Nigerian police. In his own words, he said, "I have never served in any police formation. Honestly, I was drunk on that day. I drove into the police station with my friend who lives nearby. He wanted me to introduce him to the area commander. So I went there to introduce him to the area commander." Story don't change. The ID cards were given to me by one ASP, Abba. Now, you see where we are going, where the security of the country is heading to. The ID cards were given to me by one ASP, Abba, a policeman whom I used to know. He also gave me a police vest and a cap when he was guiding our hotel. I paid him 2,000 naira for the 2 ID cards, but the walkie-talkie belongs to my church. I started using it last year. I once presented them to VIO officials when I was booked for a traffic offense, but I still paid because they insisted since my license had expired. This is what the fake CP is saying. On his part, 62-year-old Bello, who claimed to be an estate agent, said, "Whenever I collect any litigation in my office and give them to lawyers to appear in court for me, they would advise me to take it up and appear in the court for them. It was on one of the occasions when I went to the court to see if the lawyers I gave the job to were in court. That was when I was arrested." He said when he went to court to see if the lawyers he gave the job, to see how they are carrying the job, that was when he was arrested. And where he was asked where he got the wig and robe from, he replied, "I bought them and kept them in the office so that whenever a lawyer does not have a robe, I will take it to the court for him. As for the law books, I bought them to read because I love reading." We're going to go on a short break. I believe we've gotten the message. From these 3 topics, I have dropped previously. So the first one was the first one was Obi will reclaim his mandate, says LP Chieftain, and also expect task Tinubu on insecurity. And then I was drunk. Fake CP arrested while ordering release of a suspect. We have one more topic to talk about. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, I'll open the phone line. Welcome back from the break. In case you're just joining us, this is the Late Night Show with Stud Boy Ash, and you're tuned into the very best radio station, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And if you're not streaming on YouTube, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel and stream. Enjoy the show. Enjoy every bit of our content. We have them all in YouTube. Now, we said at first, an LP Chieftain told us that Peter Obi is going to reclaim his mandate in court. And then the president of our dear country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has told us to expect tasks, like put S for the back, on insecurity. So we are going to have to pay something, to be secured. We are going to have to contribute to Nigeria's security any which way you want to put it, but we will shall contribute. And the third topic is I was drunk. Fake CP arrested while ordering release of a suspect, and he says he got most of these properties, the uniform, the walkie-talkie, how he got them. He got the uniform from an ASP whom he used to know. This is where our security failed in the country. This is where it fails. If somebody who is not a police officer can buy a police uniform or borrow a police uniform from a police officer to work with, to scam and fraud people with, to defraud people with, to carry out malicious activities, it is where are we now heading to in the country? Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? All right, if you want to call in on the show, you can call in 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. And you can also send a message on WhatsApp on 0700 903 903 9. APC begins e-registration of members. Now the ruling All Progressive Congress has commenced the process of registration. They are registering over 40 million members electronically to consolidate its membership strength ahead of the 2027 general elections. Let's take this call. Hello. Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening. Yes, I can hear you. Name and location, please.
I'm from Economy.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear you. Go ahead.
People will not invest in a country without security.
People will not invest in the country without security.
Yes. They want to secure environment. That's my own take. Thank you.
Thank you very much. He said foreign investors would not be attracted to a country that does not have security. You can see our ASP lending uniforms and tools to someone who's not a police officer. That is part of the problems we are facing in the country. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call, or you can send a message on WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. Back to the topic. The ruling All Progressive Congress has commenced the process of registering its over 40 million members electronically to consolidate its membership strength ahead of the forthcoming election. This one where we never even finish the one where they just finish. They don't register another people. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, please reduce the volume of your radio set. Reduce the volume on your radio set, please.
Hello.
Go ahead.
I've reduced it.
All right, name and location.
I'm coming from Makinde Shodi.
What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
All right, go ahead.
According to what we're talking about, this is forthcoming election.
Yes.
Tinubu is not doing well, and secondly, things are getting harder.
Things are getting harder.
Yeah, things are getting harder. And in the country, so because what I'm saying everything is now, diesel is 950, and very soon fuel is going to 1,000. So where are we going? We are not going forward, because what Tinubu is doing is trying to make Nigeria less adult to less Nigeria. That's
all right, thank you for calling in on the show. He says ahead of the forthcoming election, he thinks the president is not moving. Let's leave it that way. All right, you're on the late night show. In case you're just joining us, and we are streaming live on YouTube, please help us share the YouTube live so other people can join us on the show. We have topics we are discussing on tonight. We are now talking about the All Ruling Progressive Party, All Progressive Congress, APC, registering their members electronically to consolidate its membership strength ahead of the forthcoming election. That's the next how many years? Now, the chairman of the APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, he said this when he received a delegation of elected deputy national officers and national executive committee members of the party at the secretariat in Abuja on Wednesday. The development is coming 2 years after Mai Malabuni-led National Caretaker Committee conducted a similar nationwide membership registration exercise, which brought the current number to over 40 million registered members. Addressing newsmen in Abuja, Ganduje said that the essence of the electronic registration innovation is to capture the current membership strength for the party. He said in his own words, if you recall, we have several 41 million members, but during the presidential election, we had only 8 million. What happened to the rest? This is why we need to be digital and ensure that we are working with the correct data. Another step that we have taken is that we are reviewing our registration electronically now. The work has already started. You should be ready that all our members will be electronically registered so that we have an exact number physically. This is what the chairman of APC is telling us. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I can hear you. I said good evening to you too.
All right, name and location.
Okay, my name is Kayode. I'm calling from Oshodi.
Kayode, welcome to the show.
A report of the policeman.
Okay.
Civilians can understand just to rope one or two. You know, when they apprehend them, they will start lying and calling all names on the phone. I've been in short situation before. I don't know what is happening. They will also be. Normally, I'm not saying it cannot happen. The police can also go to that length. People selling their uniform, people borrowing guns. They can borrow of work.
Okay.
But after when make them very find out some of other things are not true. And meanwhile, there's something I want to share about your radio station.
Go ahead.
They are really doing a good job.
Thank you.
But I was calling to go on myself, calling you people on Esther's location. They did not pick my call. I wanted to tell them something like, allow people to air their mind, but you don't want them to talk. Just end the call and don't say, thank you. No. If you want them to talk, let them talk. Don't let them talk. There was a topic that you were bringing. I was interested in that topic. I was like, make I leave this station, make I hear today to talk. But when people come to talk, or when you let everybody talk, if you want to talk bad about people and people don't end it, you automatically let the whole world related to this radio station. Nothing, I'm going to get this station. So if you want to talk bad about it, you can end your call.
You say now Tinubu get which station?
Which station what they call now? I don't say I must call this station. This station must pick my call today. You understand?
No be Tinubu get this station, no.
The lady could have allowed people to talk. If she afraid of them banning the station because not the government knows to do. You understand? When they're talking about Tinubu, they will close the station when they don't burn on our.
The thing is, we're not saying you should not talk, but mind your language. Don't use abusive words because it's a radio station. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. She should not tell people not to say Tinubu have no right to explain about it. No, yeah, that's right. It's a public country. So you have no explanation to explain it. I thought in the radio station. So I want to call and say, you want people to call your station, tell them they should call. So I'm ending their call in short way. But no problem. Now, the topic of today. The topic of today is people will go please, people working, talking. I'm enjoying your radio station. It's doing good work. When I will pass Wadobia, I will take all of us to listen to.
Amen. You don't subscribe to our YouTube channel. You don't subscribe.
I never subscribe.
I better go subscribe to our YouTube channel. I see the hot, sharp.
God bless you.
All right, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for joining and calling in. Please stay tuned. We are still expecting more callers on tonight's show. It is the late night show with Third Boy Ash, and you know we are talking about politics and the government. Somebody says Obi will reclaim his mandate, and that's Labour Party Chieftain. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Name and location.
Surname from Abulega.
All right, go ahead.
About the administration of APC.
Yes.
I think that is the only thing they know. They know about politics, but they don't know about governance. That's the best they can do. They continue registration. They do all these things. But when it comes to governance, they are not good at that. We are voting for them, not because we want them to be popular as a political party, but we want them to do the right thing. Govern Nigeria like this country belongs to every one of us. They are doing it like secret courts. Mm-hmm. Every 2-3 years, every 3 years, they register. They said they have 40 million members.
Yes.
But during election, with settlements, with whatever propaganda, everything, they could only gather 8 million people. And they are still bragging around. So, I don't know. About the security man. Are you with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the security, when people are not taken care of, like the police officer that... hello?
Go ahead.
a police officer. So maybe he's not being paid very well and is looking for another alternative. So I think so.
All right, thank you.
So
Thank you. The issue of corruption as regards to our security agencies. Why would an ASP of police sell police uniforms and police property to someone who is not a police officer? That is one of the problems we are actually facing as regards to insecurity in Nigeria, because most of these members of the defense agencies, most of these members, they don't really represent what they don't do what they are supposed to do. They don't really do what they are supposed to do. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead. Name and location, please.
I'm calling from Tinubu, Lagos.
Okay.
My name is Obina.
Obina, go ahead.
I want to talk on the police officer.
Okay.
The police officer and concerning the registration of APC. You see, the police officer, I may say he learned from the above. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
From the above. Because people are forging, it's happening in
Go ahead.
election tribunal courts. You see where people are forging documents. So the man, I did not blame the man, because the man went and borrow a police uniform. And because he learned from what is happening, the corruption, the rate of corruption in Nigeria are leading to many things. Now, coming to the issue of their registration as a party, now they can have electronic machine now to register people. But coming to the day of election, the electronic will not work. So they are deceiving people.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in on the show. 0700 903 903 903. Which of the topics interest you the most? And a Labour Party chieftain told us that Obi will reclaim his mandate. We should not panic. He said P2B is going to reclaim his mandate. Further stating that the judgment of the tribunal dashed the hope of Nigerians. That is one of the topics we have tonight. And then the president has told us to expect task ahead of insecurity. We should expect task. Hello. Good evening.
Yes, I'm Monday recording from Nigeria.
Monday, how far now?
Brother, I dig ground, I feel ground, I did. I thank God.
Confirm. I am over here your own part of the matter.
You know,
All right, we lost that call. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hello?
How far now?
Yeah, I'm good. I am Mr. McCoy on the line from Papa.
Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, on the issue of Obi and the tribunal, even though I have not really supported, INEC for what INEC is doing, according to one caller was saying on the issue of registration, the electronic will work. On the issue of the electronic will not work because of the man. I will just say we should just forget about everything and join hand with Tinubu, and wait for another time to contest.
Okay.
Or what it should be doing like that, it should be trying to lobby the National Assembly in order to make electronic or be part of the election process for us to have a credible election. And the issue of that police, that policeman that sell uniform to a civilian officer.
Yeah.
I want Nigerian police force to send that man into life imprisonment because, especially in Imo State of all states, where security rampant. The reason why I say so is because I always travel every week.
Okay.
Good. You will see some policemen on the road, the way they behave like that. You now look at this and say, is this one really trained by the police force? The way they do, which means, according to today's news like that, it just got to tell us that we have more of fake police on the road, which means the security is perceived. I want the new Inspector General Police, to really dig, into the police force and strip out the bad egg. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling in. She said we should rather align with Mr. President and support his government. That is a summary of what she has just said. We have something else that came up just now, Reps denies collecting 100 million naira for palliative. This is from the House of Reps. They have debunked reports credited to the National Assistant General Secretary of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Mr. Christopher Onyeka, that the National Assembly members were given 100 million for palliative. The House of Reps has debunked this rumor. Recall that in a statement, Mr. Onyeka claimed that the executive arm had given 100 million to National Assembly members as palliatives. According to a statement by the House spokesman, Akin Rotimi, he said the claim was baseless and devoid of any factual accuracy. He said that transparency and truth in public discourse are necessary for a functioning democracy. While we doubt that Mr. Onyeka was actually conveying the official position of the NLC on this claim, it is nonetheless important to correct such misinformation. So the House of Reps did not receive 100 million for palliatives. That is what they are telling us. The spokesman of the House is telling us that they did not receive 100 million for any palliative. It is the late night show with Third Boy Ash. We'll go on a short break. The phone line will still be open when we come back. We are talking about some important topics tonight. One of them is that a Labour Party chieftain has told us that P2B is going to reclaim his mandate in court. And also, President Tinubu has told us to expect tax ahead of insecurity. He's going to task us to give us security. We're going to be taxed to get security. And also, I was drunk. Fake CP arrested while ordering release of suspect. One of the topics we discussed this night. APC begins e-registration of members ahead of 2027 election. We never even finish this one when we never even do 2 years for the one we will do. APC has started processing registration of its over 40 million members electronically to consolidate its membership strength ahead of the 2027 general elections. We're going to come back and discuss more on these topics. Don't go nowhere. It is VOP 90.3 FM. Welcome back from the break. Still the late night show with Third Boy Ash. What would make an ASP of police give out police uniforms, police vest, cap to a civilian? What would make a police ASP collect 2,000 naira, just 2,000 naira for 2 police ID cards. Where are we heading to in this country? 0700 903 903 903. The phone line is still open. If you don't want to call, you can send a message on WhatsApp. If the phone line is too busy, you can send a message on WhatsApp on 0700 903 9039. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Ashton boy.
I greet you.
It's Best calling from Ijeoma.
Best, long time.
Longest time, bro.
Longest time. I did, my brother.
Correct. Yeah, I really want to chip in on Peter B. Saying you're going to play his game.
Yeah.
I don't that statement. What is his mandate? Is it the presidency or what?
Yeah.
Someone that came third in the process and claiming his mandate. My problem has been, okay, say this man has been calling this presidency his mandate, this one. Nobody's seeing issue in that. There's someone that said it is turn. They are now castigating him. It's not the same thing they are saying. How is it, what they have not gotten? It's not as if maybe they won, they robbed the worship, but he has been calling it his mandate all this while. Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
How is it his mandate? Can you explain?
I cannot explain, my brother. I was not the one that said it was his mandate.
I've always, it has always been marveled me. I don't worry that his followers and all of them won't talk about that. When you say something is your mandate, even when you say something is your mandate, you are more desperate than someone that said it is turn. Because someone that said it is turn believes it's turn by turn. That when you say it's your mandate it's yours forever. When you even get it, you won't even give it. So that you are more desperate than someone that even said it is turn. I don't know, him and his followers are just, they are a bunch of comedians anyway. That's why I see them. So, on the other hand, you said something that APC are already preparing for 2027.
Yeah.
Registration. And you stress something there that never do 2 years from
we never finish this one now. We never near now.
But see, let me tell you something. APC is not Nigeria. APC is a party. Nigeria is a country.
Yes.
So how they want to run they can start declaration for 2030 now. You don't concern anybody.
Are you a member of APC?
No. No,
you sure?
Anybody. That's one good thing about Tinubu. Tinubu plans ahead. That's always ahead of every other politician. That's why he does the best in what he does. He plans ahead. So party issues and country issues is two different things entirely. He's not the one running the process. People are doing it for him. So you can't say we'll never do 2 years and 1 to 1. You know much at all. They are two different things.
So should allow them to continue what they are doing, Abi?
Let them do. That's the best thing to plan now. To plan ahead. So when you make a planning, you're already thinking of the next thing. So that's why it beats them hands down day and night. So they are struggling for Tribunal to get this one. Why you already planning to win the next one? And say, why won't you win? Think it now. They are still planning of going to Supreme Court, but he's already planning of winning the next election. Not even court again.
Jaga boom boom.
That's why that's him now. So with the rest, they always come second until he leaves the place. They always come second. So thank you, well done, Gary.
Thank you for calling in. We have another update in the building. There's another update. Lifting of visa ban will boost Nigeria UAE economies. The Chief Executive Officer of TMT Travel and Tour Limited, Ijeoma Egwuatu, has commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for ensuring that the government of the United Arab Emirates lifted the visa ban placed on Nigerian travelers to the Asian country. Egwuatu, who spoke to journalists today being Wednesday after both countries agreed to lift the ban, said the development would improve the economies of both countries and strengthen the bilateral relationship that exists between both nations. Also, according to him, lifting of visa ban on Nigerian travelers will open a new vista of interest in trade and investment as well as in the tourism sector. Now many people go on carry their bag, japa. Now that I heard that one of the ministers, I think the minister said Nigerians should prepare their passports in 2 weeks. Like everybody should just go and start preparing your passports. Does it mean because visa ban has been lifted, does that mean everybody should travel and forget about our country? Who is now going to stay here and make things work? Who's going to stay here and make things work? If we're complaining that most of our leaders are always outside the country while occupying prominent positions in government, and they are always outside the country, do we now have to run out of the country because visa ban has been lifted? Everybody should now prepare their passports, and you can also make money in Nigeria. You can also, it depends. You can also, we know there are less business opportunities, there are less job opportunities in Nigeria, but you can also make it here. Trust me, you can make it here. Me and you can also stay here and make things work. All right, this is the Late Night Show with Third Boy Ash, and we are discussing some important topics tonight. Somebody told us that Peter Obi will reclaim his mandate, and he is beating his chest about that. That is a Labour Party chieftain. And also, we have to expect task. Tinubu is telling us on insecurity. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu telling us on insecurity. And then we have another topic. A fake CP arrested while ordering release of suspect. And he also said the police vest was given to him by an ASP Abba, an ASP of police. And also he bought ID cards from this same ASP Abba of police. These are the topics we are discussing tonight. We also mentioned that APC has begun e-registration for all members nationwide. And also House of Reps denies collecting 100 million for palliative. These are what we are discussing tonight. Do you believe that P2B can reclaim his mandate? How is it P2B's mandate? That was what the last caller asked us before he ended the call. He said, how is it P2B's mandate? How is it his mandate? And there's one thing I will always say. I've never witnessed any time in Nigeria that an incumbent government was, I don't see the possibility of P2B and Atiku emerging as winners in court. I don't really see the possibility. Honestly, I'm saying it from my own perspective. It has never happened in this country. If it happens, well, it's not going to be, things change. Change is constant. So if it happens, no problem. No problem. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call on the show. If you want to send a message on WhatsApp, if you can't get through long calls, you can send a message on 0700 903 9039 and also 0700 903 903 903. Let's go on a quick break. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Name and location, please. Hello. Hello. Please call back. Do call back. 0700 903 903 903. Or you can also send a message on WhatsApp. If you're finding it difficult to call, please send a message on WhatsApp. Since after the PEPT judgment, a lot of Labour Party supporters has lost. They have honestly lost hope on the presidential election petition issues. They have lost hope because most people believe that that is how it is going to continue. Even if Atiku and P2B moves to the Supreme Court, the same is still going to be the same result. That is what most people believe. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Uche. I'm calling from Uganda.
Uche, go ahead.
Please, I thank you for your good work.
Thank you very much.
You are doing a very, very good work, and may God bless you.
Amen.
For your good work.
Amen.
I just have little contribution to make.
Go ahead.
You see, in this country we are now, no one will say that he or she is not listening or hearing what is
happening.
If you look at this country and you compare it to other countries, even those countries that are poor, that their economy is also not good. This is very, very well. But here in Nigeria, it is well. Put everything in brief. I just want to remind each and every one of us that the only solution to the problem we are going through today, the solution to it, not everybody out, is fight. By the time we engage in fighting, after the fighting, then we will check and calculate people that is remaining. By then, we can do things right. Thank you.
Thank you for calling on the show. 0700 903 903 903. Do you have something to say about these topics we are discussing tonight? You can also tell us something about what you feel. Which of the topics interest you most? Call 0700 903 903 903. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Name and location, quickly.
I'm calling from Mafuluku, Bisham.
All right, go ahead. Oh, we lost that one. Please call back in less than 10 minutes. I'm going to close the phone line as we are going to round up this segment in a very short while. 0700 903 903 903. Should Nigerians forget about the judiciary? Should we advise the opposition parties to work with the ruling government, with the ruling party, and allow the president to focus a bit? Because most of these ministers are honestly distracted due to this judgment, the presidential election petitions. Hello, good evening.
Yes, it's Monday that call back, Jerry.
All right, go ahead.
My contribution is just simply because the other countries, when they are doing elections, they don't always make noise, cause violence, clash like this. So we Nigerians, we are too local. Even the elder one that is the president, like father of the nation, says, is behaving like a child.
Easy.
Yes. They have poor people in other countries now. But the government is quite taking care of them, even the less privileged, the imbecile, and so on and so forth. But we, only them, they are talking about them as if they are special, or heaven is made for them, or they will not die. It's very annoying. They are talking of tribunal, court and all that because we are not getting it. How are we advertising them like they are so important? Wow.
All right, thanks for calling in. We have another update on the show. Let's just quickly look at this update before we round up the show. We have a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Name and location quickly.
This is Ike Skunamchi from Ilobo Elaba.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
To me, I don't support.
Oh, wow, you just call. You don't know what you want to tell us. All right, CBN denies alleged plan to crash exchange rate to 1 naira 25 kobo. We're coming to that. Hello. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Name and location, please.
This is Marcel from Mafuluku Bisam area.
Confirm. Go ahead.
But what I was here, man, because these people were the claim to that city. You know, say before this man will get mine, go do this kind of a thing. You get where that you say get mine. I know the same time. Now they claim. So that city, you get some officer when they work with every guy, Mama, the chief maker they talk. So I was just playing and they are listening.
Okay, thank you very much. Some officers there where they align with all these people where then they carry out malicious activities, where they carry out bad activity. But why will our most of the police officers be involved in such criminal acts? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Name and location.
Yeah, my name is Sense. I'm calling from Songo.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the election. All of us know that the election is a stolen mandate. There's no two ways about it. And I advise that we should follow the ruling party so that Nigeria will go forward.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, that is my advice because there's nothing we can do again. We have to follow up with the ruling party.
All right, thank you for calling in. He said, follow the ruling party, work with the incumbent government. Let us forget about dragging Mr. President up and down. Me, I'm not among, but those who do not agree with Mr. President's victory are dragging him up and down. So he's saying, let us all put hands together and work with Mr. President. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, I want to just comment for one of our callers. I just called now, so we should follow the ruling party. Following the ruling party is not the major problem on ground. We have problems that we need to solve. Somebody entered office without the due process, and we are trying to fight it so that everything will be corrected. Because we follow the mandate of the ruling party.
How do you mean? How do you mean without the due process? I just want you to explain a little bit more, please.
The due process is free and fair election. The election was not fair. So we know that, and we are trying, Nigeria trying to fight it to the answer at least, but also attain good democracy. Someone is saying we should follow the ruling party. We can't do what now? We continue hitting the head on the wall. So now, even this tribunal case and the Supreme case, if you want to take 1 year, let it take. If you want to take 10 years, let it take. At least we should stop supporting corruption. Let's change. Let's try for change.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He said, stop corruption. We expect change. We should stop corruption. He thinks that the election wasn't free and fair. The February 25th presidential elections wasn't free and fair. That's what he thinks from his own point of view. And, you are allowed to make your own point of view, to tell us what you feel, but do that respectively. Do not use abusive words. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call, or you can send a message on WhatsApp on 0700 903 903 9. I have a message on WhatsApp. It says Nigeria have everything such as unknown gunmen, unknown police, unknown soldier, fake products, fake everything in Nigeria. Belado from Ebeda. Hello, good evening.
I call back. It's Monday that I call back.
Go ahead.
That young man that said we should support APC, me too, I'm not among, because that man is comfortable with the situation and the way things are costing in the market and the way it is right from the enter. We have not heard any good changes. That man will continue with APC and we follow them and end the way Buhari ends. Because we are fighting for what change, not even the mandate. Let them have good record. Let them give us good things. Let them even give us the palliatives or the empty mouth. They are talking and talking and talking. Have you even seen one cup of garri or one cup of rice? And is there say let us support? I'm sure that Tinubu does not know his foundation family and is there praising him.
Thank you very much for calling in. CBN denies alleged plan to crash exchange rates to 1 naira 25 kobo. Yeah, the Central Bank of Nigeria said it was not planning to introduce a new naira policy that will crash the dollar exchange rate to 1 naira 25 kobo. The report came in earlier today, being Wednesday, circulating online, and the report claimed that the Apex Bank was mulling a new FX policy. According to the report, the policy is scheduled for November 2023 and will better anchor inflation expectations and make for easier conversation to other major currencies. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Please call me back. If I've missed your call, do call me back because I'm going to be closing the phone line very, very shortly. And on the reports of the CBN, there's a report that the policy will reverse the tendency for currency substitution and as well as eliminate higher denomination notes with lower purchasing power. This is what we heard about the alleged plan to crash exchange rate from crash exchange rate to 1 naira 25 kobo. Let's get this call. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello. It's Best calling back.
Best, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. I think you have to respond to what one caller said.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking about, someone said we should just join the government and make things move forward. This is distracting or going to court. And someone calling and start lambasting it. Okay, what do you expect now? Like you said, it has never been recorded in history of this country that after presidential elections, you will take the president to court and you. What happened now? Do you know what I expect Peter Obi people to be doing now is this? They should be fighting for amendment of the constitution that the period of power transition should be at least maybe 6 months or 1 year, so that before the declared winner gets to power, everybody wants to go to court would have gone to court. The prayers have been done, and so. But once you assume office, there is no way you can defeat the person like this. That's just what they should be fighting for. Is nice. They should talk to their senators, their members in rep and everything. They should fight for amendment of that constitution that transits power between how many months. After February 25 and May something, you're giving the person the power and you start dragging court and court. It can't happen that way.